Hey guys, and welcome back to G Can't Play. Here with another strategy to test out, see if it is something you want to give a go or not. The one we're going to try today is a bit of a modification on the 678. If you want to know more about the 678, I did make a video for that one. You can go check that one out. But to break it down, basically what you're doing is you are hedging your bets. So let's just say we're putting 40 on the don't pass. That allows us to put 18 on the 6 and 8. So that means that if a 7 does come, we are covered. These bets are covered down here. Downside, obviously, is if a 7 comes while the puck is off, you lose this one. Same with the 11. Also, if you get a point, and the point is hit before you hit these 2 times, then you lose that one as well. So the modification we are going to do with the 678 today is we are actually going to use our winnings up here to lay odds on the don't pass. So not too sure how this one's going to go, but it was just something I was thinking of and thought I'd give it a try and see if it's a strategy that might work. So basically every time a 6 or 8 hits, we're going to lay odds until we get to max odds. If we do make it to those max odds, then we can start doing other things like pressing, collecting, that sort of stuff. So we will give this a go. Once again, we'll go through about 10 rolls, see how it all washes up. Okay, so point out on the 9. And off we go. So now we want to see a 6 or an 8. There we go, good start at the 6. So 18 pays 21. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab this and put $20 in odds down here. 7. Okay, so that worked out great. So not only did we cover those bets, we also made a little bit extra by laying those odds. So as you can see, if we hadn't laid those odds, well, we would have, that 40 would have covered the 18 by $4 to 18.36, 40, $4, but we got an extra 12 from there as well. As you can see, that's $16 that we made rather than the $4. Okay, so decent start. That's how we want to see. Another great way to start as well. There we go. On the don't pass, 2s and 3s are winners when the puck is off. So that's a nice $40 there. We're always happy to see that. And we're out on the 8. This is where it gets interesting, is when the puck is on the numbers we're placing. Because obviously we want to see our numbers hit. But we don't really want to see the 8 hit, we want to see the 6 hit. Because if the 8 hits, we lose this one. So, and there we go straight away. There we go. So what that means is, as you can see here, we lost $19 overall. And there's a couple of ways you can play from here. You can not put this back up and keep going until you see the 7 and lose the round, or you can just start again and put another 40 out there. But what often happens, as you can see there, is we roll a 7 while the puck is off, and so we lost another $40. But that's the way it works sometimes. Can't win them all, but that's okay. And another 7. Lovely. Repeaters. It's a good way to burn through your bankroll is by getting repeater 7s while the puck is off and you're playing the don't pass. Here we go, out on the 6. Once again, we want to see these numbers hit, but we'd prefer it not to be the 6 now. We'd like to get a nice little run of 8s. There we go, hard 10. Doesn't help us. go again. 9, we're getting closer. 10, 9, let's get an 8 now. Let's go down the line. And obviously the danger of having, there we go, 8, that worked. Odds out here, if the 6 was to hit, we lose that little bit of profit we made. Because we obviously lose the odds and the bet if a 6 was to hit. Another 8, lovely. 18 pays 21, so we'll put another 20. Out on the odds there. So now we've got a good odds bet going. Paid for by the casino. So we wouldn't mind seeing a 7 now. Maybe a couple more 8s first. That's what we didn't want to see. 6. So as you can see, we lost all that profit we made. But we did get a little bit back on the 6. There's another 6. So yeah, so far strategy's not working out great. We prefer to see the point on one of these outside numbers, as they're less likely to hit, or likely to get a 7 before that happens. Because here we're just, this is a day for paying the pass line because the point keeps getting hit. We're still only on our second shooter, but the point has been hit several times, which is really killing our chances here. There we go, another point on one of these inside numbers. What you could do is you could look at moving this bet, so the 18 on the 8 out to the 9, if you don't want it to be on the number that you're hitting, but I like to have it on there anyway because you do get a little bit back if the number's to hit. So although if we'd moved to the 9 we would have got a couple hits there, but that's okay. You will always come across what ifs when you're playing. Still on the second shooter actually, so it's going pretty well. If you're a light side player, it'd be going pretty well. Up to roll number 20. Another 6. That's what we like to see. And we'll push that up again. Wouldn't mind a 7 now. Another 9, popular in this little series. And there's the 7. Okay, so we made 40 and 30, so we made $7 there. Total of 34 profit after you take away the 36. And if you actually have a look, we have been losing a fair bit, but if I take this down, we are actually up almost $20. So we're not up a massive amount, but I wouldn't say that it's been going well. And we're in a pretty decent position. So it's not looking too bad, this strat. Okay, let's go again. That's what we didn't want to see. It's been a lot of 9s. Most popular number. That is costing us a good amount of money. And then in the inside again, but that's okay. We'll get a couple 6s, we'll get a 7, we're right back in it. Easy. Oh, there's a 7. So we're covered off. Made $4. It's not the worst. 0.7s aren't the worst for us because we make $4. 7s while the puck is off is the worst for us because we lose $40. And you want to have about 10. Oh, there we go, another 7, lovely. 10 times your initial bet. So in this case, it's interesting because the initial bet is $40. But then after the initial bet, you're also placing another 36. So, oh, there we go, 4 sevens in a row. Lovely. We'll just do this until I got no money left. A run of 10 sevens in a row. This would be great for the pass line, but we're not playing that side. As I was saying, yeah, your initial bet's 40, but then you're putting another 36 up, so 76 total. But you're covered off at this stage with a loss. So I think you'd be comfortable with a $500 bankroll, but you might want a little bit more just in case you're having a very bad run, similar to what I'm doing here, the 7 fest I am getting while the puck is off. 4-1-5. Don't mind that. Yo 11, no use to us. We want these inside numbers here. We want a 6 or an 8. Seven's okay. We'll make $4, but we obviously need a little bit more than that if we want to get anywhere near where we started. 3-5 shooters now. There we go. We'll take that. Let's get a run of 3s like we got that run of 7s. That would be nice. Out on the 5. Get our bets up. There we go. Hard 10. Let's see if we get another one. It's only been a couple times so far that we've got those odds going. So yeah, there might be another variation where you want to maybe build up a few more numbers first, so you got more chances to hit, and then build some odds up. You know, mix it up a bit depending on what you're doing. There's another $4 for us. Slowly ticking that bankroll back up. Another 3. Yep, we'll take that. Maybe see a 2. We haven't got a 2 yet. No, the 40 we just got, they're going to take away from us. And you can play this at different levels. I got $40 out here. Oh, we've had a lot of 7s with the point off today. This would look very different without all them, but that's not something we have control over. Yeah, you can play with lower denominations, higher denominations. Basically, all you want to do is cover off these 2 bets with this one. You might even want to place more numbers. If you placed a cross, obviously this would have to get higher, which means more risk. But it's really just hedging against the 7 once the point is established. Okay, let's see if we can get some numbers. It's been a while since we've seen anything. Six or an 8. There we go, 6, we'll take that. 18 pays 21. We'll put 20 of that on odds and we'll take the $1. Yeah, you could always do a combination, maybe put down, if it allows you, I think the minimum was 15 here. So you'd have to up what you're playing, but you could put 15 here, 15 there, sort of thing. There we go, that's not too bad. So we made the 12 plus the 4, so 16. A little bit better than the $4. Okay, on 6. Yeah, as I was saying, if you put this up a little bit, then you could split. So you put some on odds, some on placing the point. You know, a bit of a hybrid system going. There's an 8. We like to see that. $20. Take the 1. And there's a 7. Happy with that. Another $16. On to shooter number 9. We're out on the 8. We've had little points in here. And we've had a decent amount of times it's been hit as well. But we've only had a chance to put odds on twice. As in, you know, the 20 and the 20. It'd be nice to be able to get a little bit higher up. No field 5. Yo 11. There's the 8 that takes away our odds. That's okay. Let's get lucky. Let's see a 2 now. No, out on the 8. Okay, we're going to get something going today. 6, we'll take that. We will take that. Get those odds out there onto the table. There's the 2, came too late. We don't get anything for that once the point is established. There we go, lose that one again. Okay, this time I think I'm going to keep the point, keep the don't pass off, and we're going to build these ones up. Try and recover a little bit. So there's another way you can play is just 1 don't pass per 7. So if we hit the point and that goes down, you just keep it down and you just play your numbers until the 7 comes. But we're not getting any of the numbers we want. We get numbers on the outside, we want them on the inside. See if we can get something here. There's the point again. So that worked out for us this time. We didn't place the don't pass. So we didn't lose that one. Out on the 10. Okay, let's see if we can get a 6 or an 8. No, we're going to hit the point again. So once again, it was a good choice this time. But we're getting up there in the roll. Roll number 17. And on the 6. We would have liked the 6 before the 10, so we could have made some money off it, but what can you do? There's the 8, lovely. So we're going to take that and we're going to place the 5 and the 9 for $10 each. Just give us a few more options and it's going to take it away from us. But that's okay. Right, final shooter. Currently down a little bit over $100. So not a successful day unless this last shooter gives us something. But not terrible as well if you're starting with a $500 bankroll. You've still got some money for dinner. Some money to go play some roulette or whatever. There's an 8, that's what we like to see. Now we just want lots of 6s, lots of 8s, and then a 7. No 5s. We'll take that. Keep that coming. Another 20 on there. 10. Don't mind that. We just don't want to see a 5. There's a 9, 10, 9. So the 8's going to come next, obviously. There's no way it can't come. It's going to have to be an 8 because it's going down the thing. Oh, there's a 7. Okay, that's all good. 40 and 26. Okay, so let's see where we're at. 1-4, so we started at 1500, 1452, so we're down $48. So didn't get anywhere, didn't make any money, unfortunately, but I would say that it was a pretty bad roll for us. We got a lot of 7s while the puck was off. We hit a lot of points, but we still only ended up $50 down. So I don't think it's going to be a strategy that's going to make you a lot of money, but it does seem to be, just from this one test at least, you have to test it a few more times, but it does seem to not lose you too much money, and you do have a chance of being positive. If we had a few less 7s on where the puck is off, it would have been a different story. So that was a variation of the 6, 7, 8, where we laid odds on the don't pass using the profit from the 6 and the 8. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Catch you later.